Let's begin the hour with our top story. Fox Weather is your Hurricane HQ. We now have Tropical Depression 2 off the Florida coast in the Gulf of America. Became better defined overnight. Storms within it gradually increasing, gaining some intensity. That low-level circulation becoming much more apparent. This system is moving slowly, just 1 mile per hour up to the north-northwest. The wind at about 30 miles per hour as we cap off the intensity. It's a pretty large circulation. We're talking almost 700 miles wide, really around the entire system. So with that, it's going to take a little bit of time to consolidate. Here's what we know. TD2 is likely to become Bertha, our next name on the Atlantic hurricane season list, within the next 24 to 48 hours. So we're looking sometime during the day on Monday, if not early Tuesday. If likely Bertha stays stronger, then it is going to continue to stay a little farther south offshore, and at that point continue to intensify. The hurricane hunters, they are currently investigating the storm, and they are set to have a second flight take shape tonight. And all of this is very important data, information that's coming back to the National Hurricane Center in real time and also getting ingested into our models. And that is going to help us get a clearer picture, a better forecast of what is still to come. But here's the latest on our hurricane hunters. The C-130J, the flight in progress. Again, that low-level investigation is what's most important. What does that circulation look like at the surface? How tight is it? Is it clearly defined and closed? At that point, too, what's the pressure look like? So we take a look at some of the real-time data that's been coming in. And with the hurricane hunters, they've made one pass through the center. They're lifting up into what we consider the dirty side of the storm. It's the northeast quadrant. And you can see our winds have been sustained below tropical storm force, and that matches pretty nicely with the intensity right now. Not expecting to see a tropical storm yet, just given the presentation and what we're seeing, but nonetheless, that intensification is expected. This is essentially almost stationary storm, just 1 mile per hour movement in very warm waters of the Gulf, with some shear, although not a tremendous amount, that is going to help this system continue to consolidate and strengthen. So when we look at that forecast track, we look really in the short term. I want to take us through Wednesday. This is where we are going to watch as TD2 likely becomes Bertha by Monday into Tuesday. That's where our winds pick up to 40 miles per hour, 45, strengthening as we start to lift up, and that's where things get a little hazy. How close to the shore are we going to get with this lift to the north? If we get a stronger system, it's going to want to stay on the south side of this cone. At that point, it stays into the warmer waters of the Gulf, and that could do two things for us. One, that could keep the brunt of the heaviest of the rain offshore, but also two, we see less land interaction, and so a stronger system could develop. But when we take a look at the latest forecast models, the forecast track as well, overlaid here, you can see the overall consensus is still a little muddy. In the short term, we've got a lot of scribble here along the Florida Panhandle. The idea being, though, that we will continue to see this kind of northward trek until things shift west and we have it awfully close to the coast. The consensus being that we'll likely see this kind of hug the coastline of Louisiana, and then at that point, the consensus may be starting to get a little murkier closer to the Texas coast. But the intensity right now, the average is kind of capped off at that tropical storm strength. Some outliers want to take us up to, say, Category 1 strength, but nonetheless, we are going to be watching this closely. If you're in Florida, in the short term, we already have a big batch of rain lifting up to the coast right now. We have tropical storm watches in play really for the foreseeable until the risk drops. We'll see this continue to shift likely down the coast farther west into Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana in the days ahead. But for the short term, we watch closely, we keep our eyes to the sky and make sure that we are prepared. Flooding, that's going to be our biggest threat in the short term.